So today I'm bringing you this devilish look for Halloween. So we're going to start by prepping the face. I'm adding some primer, just adding it all over the face, especially the T-zone. Now that the face is ready, we will start with the brows. If you have seen my other videos, then you know I don't do much to my brows. So the same, I will be filling them in just a little, but I will make them stand out a little more. Then just adding some concealer around the eyes. So now we are moving on to the eyeshadow. On the eyeshadow we will start with yellow goldish color on the outer part of the crease. We're going to blend it nice and neat. And then we will grab this orangey color and blend it right underneath the goldish color, right by the crease. Make sure it's blended really nice. And we will add a little bit more gold color on top, just to make sure everything is nice and blended. Now we will put eyeshadow primer on the lid, on the inner part of the lid, all the way to the middle of the eyelid, almost to the outer part of the eyelid. Here is where we're going to add our bright red color right on the eyelid to create that smoky eye effect. I'm going to put a bit more just to make sure that it is as pigmented as I wanted. I'm using this black eyeshadow for the outer parts of the eyelid to create a wing effect. Now I'm adding some white concealer underneath the eyes. And this is just to have a more pigmented effect with the colors that I will be adding next. Here you can see that I'm adding some red. I added the red, but I'll start blending it in now. Now that I have blended in the red, I'll make sure that I add some more color to it. And we're simply going to make sure that our brows stay in place real quick. Okay, there we go. So back to that. Oh, let me remove the eyeshadow shields, which are really band-aids. I just use those, which work exactly the same. So I'm blending it a little more at the bottom part just to make it look a little creepy. I'm going to make it look a little more alive with some highlighter in the inner part of the waterline. I'm making sure that it's nice and bright. Okay, so this is where I'm adding some black to it. Just so it gets a better effect. Blend it in a little more. This brush is really good for blending. So now we're just going to add foundation to the rest of the face. I like blending it with the sponge better than anything, to be honest. I feel it just blends in better. I'm going to add a little more drama under the eyes with dark shades, just so it looks a little creepier. I will add some brightness to it as well. And just highlight certain parts, like the upper lips, the nose, a little bit down here. And we'll just go directly to the lips. We want dramatic lips, so we're doing some blending here. We're going to start off with the black. And then some red. Now I'm going to blend it with my finger. Once it's nice and blended, I do want to go ahead and clean out the edges because I will be adding a little more to the corners. Just like this. Just to give it that creepy effect on the lips. I'm going to add just a little bit to then blend it outwards. There we go. Just the little bit extra I poured on the corners of the lips should be enough to be able to blend it out. Just a bit more to outline it, and this is the final look. I hope you like it. It does look kind of creepy. Thank you for watching.